Hello and welcome to On Walking the Way. I've heard it said that evil is not a thing. It is the lack of a thing. Like dark is a lack of light and cold is a lack of heat. Evil is a lack of goodness, a lack of God. Joy, on the other hand, is a thing, and its source is a person. In Psalm 16 we read, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." You see, happiness is a feeling we get when circumstances agree with us. Joy is something else. Joy carries us when happiness is a distant memory. In Psalm 4 we read, "There are many who say, 'Who will show us some good?' Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and wine abound. In peace I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." We live in a world obsessed with pleasure, happiness, and fulfillment. But these things are both difficult to define and impossible to maintain. Joy is something else. Joy is not the product of our labor or good fortune. True joy is found only in God. As the world looks to prosperity and pleasure for rest, those who know God rest in God to find joy. Psalm 16 describes this well and ends with the following line, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." The pursuits of this world do not satisfy, and the hearts of those who chase after them are never content. But those who know God have a different attitude. Psalm 16 describes that perspective like this, "The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. You hold my lot. The lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Indeed, I have a beautiful inheritance. I bless the Lord who gives me counsel. In the night also my heart instructs me. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be shaken. Therefore, my heart is glad and my whole being rejoices. My flesh also dwells secure." Joy, faith, and contentment are hard to separate, both in theology and in life. Contentment in God can only be achieved when you have faith in God's goodness, faith in God's eternal care. This faith in God's goodness and care will produce a joy that is deeper than any worldly trouble. It is a faith that knows that no trouble can separate us from God. This faith draws us to God in times of trouble, and in God we find true joy. This world and all of its corruption and troubles can make us feel hopeless and helpless. But in Jesus we are neither hopeless nor helpless. Our help is in God, who gives us strength to endure and a peace beyond understanding. We can be content in his blessing and know a joy that nothing can steal from us. This week, let's help each other remember which things last forever and which are at best temporary. Let's rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep, knowing that neither happiness nor sorrow lasts forever, but joy does. Let's encourage each other to rest in God's goodness and find the lasting joy that only he can give. And let's have a great week.